We have a warning for your house guests this week. If they're here, they're buying marijuana while they're visiting, they should consume it before they fly home.
Context 7 investigates Ryan Luby is at DIA tonight to explain why our weed-friendly city still doesn't have a weed-friendly airport.
And good evening. As great as this airport is, we found that your weed is still not welcome here, even though it is now welcome at other airports in other states. This might seem like common knowledge, but we found here at least, it's apparently not.
Just when you think there are too many rules to fly, there's always one more.
So the airport has a policy that marijuana consumption and possessing marijuana is not allowed here on airport property.
Indeed, the crown jewel in commercial aviation, #1 in passengers' hearts and minds just last week, is not a safe haven for your weed, even in a city and state where it is perfectly legal.
It is federally illegal to transport marijuana in a plane. So you're coming out here to the airport, you're flying in, you're flying out. There's really no reason for you to have it here at the airport.
Turns out our DIA is essentially MIA on changing pot policy. We looked at other big airports and other big marijuana states, LAX, SeaTac, Ted Stevens in Anchorage. As long as your pot is for personal use and within state law, you are good to go at each of those airports. Only Vegas, we found, is like Denver, telling passengers to place their pot in amnesty boxes, no pot allowed inside.
If they make it legal for outside, I think they should bring it in.
Obviously, it doesn't bother me, so I don't really care.
Average passengers, we found, might not care, but DIA does. Through a public records request, we found police are taking an increasing amount of pot off passengers. Between January and August of this year, 635 such items. Over the same time in 2017, just 115, a 5-fold increase year over year. And no, the policy is not about to change anytime soon.
At this point, I think that's a pretty firm decision. If and when a federal law changes, then I think that we will completely revisit that policy.
Now, Denver police are not just taking that weed home with them, they collect it in batches and then later destroy it. So the message is here, smoke them or eat them if you got them before you get here. We're at DIA. I'm Ryan Luby. Context 7 investigates.
You got the message.